Hey, what's up guys, this is Lazy Ninja. So I was looking at my channel analytics and I noticed one of my top viewed videos in the last 48 hours is a scope tip video I made 2 years ago. So that tells me there's still new PUBG console players that are coming to the game and they're looking for videos on how to get better. And I thought, well, this is a perfect time going into 2023. Let me drop a tip video on how to get better at looting in PUBG. So let's get right into it. Now this is just a personal preference, but the first thing I like to do when I'm looting, especially inside of a building, is go into first person, and you can do that on your controller by pressing RB or R1 on your PlayStation controller, and it just helps me to see a lot better once I'm inside of a building. I can see exactly what's in front of me and what I need to pick up. One issue I noticed with new PUBG players is when they're looting, they're picking up guns, ammo, or other items that they do not want to pick up because they are stacked around each other and you're just trying to pick up a certain weapon. To avoid that, on your Xbox controller you press the button with the 3 lines, or on the PlayStation the option button, and when you press that button it's going to show you a list of the loot on the ground, and with your controller you can just hit LB or L1 on your controller and go to what you want to pick up by pressing up or down on the D-pad, and just get the items that you need so you don't pick up a random gun or whatnot and you have to reload everything. So yeah, that's just one thing you can do to avoid all that. One way to get good loot is to kill a player. A lot of times they got a lot of the items you need, meds, ammo, attachments, but be aware of your surroundings before you go right into looting. In this situation right here, a player fired a gunshot at me. So what I ended up doing was I fired a couple of smokes so he couldn't see me. That's one way you can loot a box. Another way is when you're looting, use your joystick, your right joystick, to circle the box as you're looting. And that's going to be something you're going to have to work on. It takes a little bit of skill. But one thing in PUBG is you do not want to stand still when you're looting a box. And also do not go prone because you'll make yourself an easy target for a sniper. The only time I would recommend going prone looting a box is if you're inside of a building in a room that you know you're completely protected and you can safely loot without having to get shot at. One thing you're gonna have to work on is inventory management. I would recommend 4 or 5 first aids, 2 or 3 boosts of painkillers, and energy drinks. Definitely smokes. I always highly recommend picking up smokes, 1 grenade, a flashbang, decent amount of ammo depending on what type of ammo you're using. If you're using 7.62, it's heavier than, let's say, 9mm. So if you carry 9mm ammo, let's say you're using a Vector, you can carry a lot more items. And then also pay attention to your gear, such as your helmet, your vest, and your bag. You're always looking to upgrade. If you can upgrade to a level 2 or a level 3 helmet, or even a level 3 bag, pay attention to your gear. And also, if it is damaged, if you can pick up new gear off of that player that you just killed, do that as well. One of the biggest mistakes I notice PUBG players make is looting the box right away after they get a kill. You need to be aware of your surroundings. So right here is a prime example of why I didn't loot that box, because I made a lot of noise, and where I killed him, it's in the wide open, and also the circle is getting a little bit smaller, so players are going to be a little bit closer together now. So what I did is I moved around and I'm checking the area. A good player that hears those shots nearby is going to push you immediately, so always be aware of that. Now that the threat has been eliminated, I feel a lot more comfortable looting, and when I'm looting this box, I'm looking for what I need. I grab a cheek pad from my SKS and other various items that I can use in the infight. Also, when you're looting and you need to go through it a lot more quickly, you can use RB or LB on the Xbox, and then it's the R2 and L2 on the PlayStation. And what that does is it skips through items a lot quickly. You can go through, I think you like drop down 5 items, I believe. But yeah, it makes it a lot quicker when you're trying, so you don't have to go through each individual item as you're looting. Also, if 2 players were killed right next to each other and you're looting one of the dead player's boxes, just keep scrolling down and it'll automatically bring you to the other player, so you don't have to go to each individual box. One of the last tips I'll give you, and I've seen this with my own friends, but these are guys that don't main PUBG, is make sure you heal first before you loot a dead player box. because if you do not heal first and a player sees you, you're just 1 or 2 shots away from getting knocked. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know down in the comment section down below. And as always, thanks for watching.